Okay, so in this class I'm going to look at something called the probability scale, which is just a kind of a number line that goes from 0 to 1 and includes all numbers in between, and we can put certain numbers in along the scale, some in definite positions, some are more vague. So what the probability scale is, it gives me all my probabilities. A probability here on the left hand side, that's a probability of 0. A probability of 0 represents something that is impossible. If something's impossible, we say the probability of that occurring is 0. Right at the other end of the scale is something that is absolutely certain. If something is 100% certain to happen, well then it has a probability of 1. Halfway between 0 and 1, of course, is the number 0.5. And that is often referred to as an even chance, sometimes called a 50-50 chance. These are all different words we use. They're all exact probabilities. Those words go in exactly halfway along. A probability of a quarter is exactly halfway between a probability of 0 and a probability of a half. A probability of 75%, well, that's just 3/4, is up there between a half and 1. And again, these are just different ways we can write probabilities. We could write 3/4. We could write 0.75. We could write 75%. We could write 25%. We could write 0.25. There's different ways to say it, but the number is always between 0 and 1. 75% is between 0 and 1. It's 75 over 100. Something is unlikely to happen if it's on the left side of the scale, and something is likely to happen if it's on the right side of the scale. Something's extremely likely to happen if it's far up to the right hand side, close to being certain. Something's extremely unlikely to happen if it's down towards impossible. There's no particular value for extremely unlikely. There's no particular value for unlikely. Unlikely is anything really kind of between 0 and a half. Likely is anything between a half and 1. Okay? Definite or certain is a probability of 1. Impossible is a probability of 0. So all these different kind of phrases, these crop up all the time. We've got to be able to deal with them. That's the probability scale.